everyone, my name is Hannah and welcome to another video. Today we will be going through 10 books that I have to read this year or I will unhaul them. So I have a thing with books that if I had liked them at one point and saw something in them, even if it was 10 years ago, it is hard for me to let go of it if I have not read it yet. I have been collecting books seriously for about 10 years now, since I was in middle school. So that is what these books are. Books I've had for so long, at one point been interested in, even slightly, and now feel like I can't get rid of them. So let's start off. The first book I have is The Disappearances by Emily Bain Murphy. This was marketed to me as kind of a Black Mirror-esque book, where things disappear in this small town and people blame, I think, the character's mother, and the main character has to figure out what is happening and clear her mother's name. So that is what this one is about. The second one I have is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is kind of a comedy historical book about Jane, who's going to become the next Queen of England. Now, I had started to read this book a while ago, and I don't remember really liking the writing, so I think that's why I stopped. I do have the sequel to this, which I think is My Plain Jane, but yeah, I don't like the writing. Maybe it's because it's 3 authors. I have read Cynthia Hand's other works, The Afterlife of Holly Chase, which is a Christmas Carol retelling about a girl who becomes Scrooge, but she doesn't find her happy ending. The next book I have is The Kingdom by Jess Rothenberg. This is a dystopian book about an amusement park, kind of like Disney World, and our main character works there as a character like a princess, and she is clearly a cyborg android hybrid princess. I have read 34 pages into this book before, but yeah, I did not go farther than that. I remember being really interested in this book when I first picked it up, so hopefully I can read it again this year. The next book I have is The Couple Next Door by Shari Lapina. This is a thriller about a husband and wife. I do enjoy couple thrillers, like Gone Girl. There's just something interesting about person that you trust most doing something or having a crazy secret, and if you can't trust them, who can you trust? So this one, I'm not quite sure what it's about. I guess it's just about this couple, and they've both been keeping secrets from each other, and yeah, that's that one. The next one is called The Wedding Girl by Madeline Wickham. This is the same girl who wrote the Confessions of a Shopaholic series. She's going by a different name here. Not sure why. This is just a cute book about a girl who's getting married, and you know, things go wrong. There's secrets to be had and brought forward. That's what this one's about. The next book I have is Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I believe this is kind of a coming of age high school book about this girl and her friends, and there's a class production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, which I always enjoy, being a theater kid myself. So yeah, that is this one. I have Red Hood by Elena K. Arnold. This is a Red Riding Hood retelling. I read the synopsis. I'm not sure there's any twist. Not mentioned, at least. Yeah, there's that. Next one is Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. This is a Little Mermaid Ursula retell. It's about a girl whose best friend supposedly drowned, but then someone who looks just like her reappears, kind of like Eric and Vanessa. So maybe that's kind of where it's going. But yeah, I really enjoy villain backstories. My favorite book is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. That is about the Queen of Hearts and her backstory. What I really like about it is seeing why a character turns evil and kind of like almost agreeing with them. Like in that, I fully respect her decision to turn evil. So I'm hoping this one brings those vibes too. Next one I have is LA Candy by Lauren Conrad. This is about a girl who stars in a reality TV show. So that is cool. This book is by Lauren Conrad, who has jewelry in Kohl's, I believe, and I have a bunch of her stuff. I just love it. So that's why I picked this up in a library sale. Yeah. The last one I have is The Dark Days Club by Allison Goodman. I think I've had this one the longest out of everything I've shown you. And this is about a girl in London 1812 who has her kind of debut party, but then somebody goes missing and there's a group of demons. This book is kind of big. It's taken up space on my shelf for way too long, so if I don't get to it this year, I never will. It's time to go. And that is the 10 books that I need to read in 2024, or they shall be unhauled. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.